Hi everyone, this is Food Steam Ahead. Today I'm going to be bringing you week 1 and week 2 results of the Piscivorian Diet. So, just to give you a little recap, I'm doing a year-long experiment of eating like an animal. It's called Eat Like an Animal Lifestyle. Every 30 days I will change my dietary habits to replicate the eating habits of an animal. So for example, the first 30 days was the Piscivorian diet. It replicated the eating habits, albeit in a humanistic style, of a falcon. In this diet I ate mainly poultry and vegetables and fruits and grains and all the healthy things. The next diet for the next 30 days was Greenivore diet, which was replicating the diet of a wild hamster. I say wild because a domesticated animal is controlled by a human, and humans will feed an animal anything really, and animals will eat it. Doesn't necessarily mean it's good for them. So I did the Greenivore diet, and now we are on to the Piscivorian diet, which is a diet that replicates the eating habits of a piranha, mainly fish based. It's vegetables, fruits, no grain, no dairy. Now, the results of week 1 were brilliant. I had amazing amounts of energy. There was no brain fog. My emotional state was brilliant. I cannot push how good I felt. Now, if you have been watching this series, you'll know that is a complete opposite of how I was the last video. Midway through the Greenivore diet, if you look back at the videos, you'll see I was in a terrible state. I'm doing this experiment for a few specific reasons. One, to find the perfect diet for me, a diet that will improve my health, my energy, and yeah, shed a few pounds, but that's not important. And I am doing that by replicating animals' diets because animals in the wild eat what's specifically suited to them. They don't eat things that will make them overweight. They don't eat things that are just completely wrong for them, and they do not eat things that will cause them health issues. So I want to take a leaf out of their books, and I don't think that's a far stretch, because, you know, it's been a long time since we ate how humans really should eat. We now follow fad diets, we have processed food and sugars. We basically are a bit of a mess with that. So I think it's time we got back to nature. And that's what I'm doing. Now, as the Piscivorian went so well, the complete opposite happened on the Greenivore. Because I firmly believe that one diet does not fit all, and this is a great example. Although the Greenivore diet was an excellent diet, vegan, grain-based, brilliant, but I have an autoimmune deficiency disease. I have arthritis everywhere and ME, otherwise known as chronic fatigue syndrome. Within 2 weeks I was a complete mess. My arthritis had flared up, I was in pain, my ME was flooring me. And I was baffled as to why. I'm really good at managing my illnesses. I've had them for years. I couldn't figure out what had changed. Why was I so bad? Was it just a blip? And just thought, well, there is one thing that's changed. It's my diet. So I thought I'd Google it. Hit and miss on that, but there was a lot of anecdotal evidence of people with autoimmune deficiency diseases that said grain was affecting them. Grain was affecting their illnesses and making it worse. That was fascinating. There is no science to back it up. But, you know, I will trust a lot of anecdotal evidence because You know, we live with it every day. We live with our illness. We know what pushes it in bad directions, even if science hasn't proved it yet. So I took that under consideration, and instead of stopping the grain-of-oil diet, I struggled through those 30 days because I wanted to see for science if it was grain. And then I specifically picked the Piscivorian diet next, which is grain-free, to see what would happen. And as I said, within the week, the energy levels were fine. I felt so healthy. I felt great. So, Piscivorian diet, week 1 was going amazing. There was one downside. Although, after having that much energy and feeling so much better after the grain-of-oil diet, I take this downside with a pinch of salt. I got spots. A lot of spots. I mean, complete breakout. I don't get a lot of spots naturally. I've got really dry skin, which I apologise. I know lots of people do struggle with skin, and I really am grateful for my skin, but it wasn't as it usually is. It did break out. I had spots everywhere, and I can't help but think that might be the fish. I mean, it's an oily thing. It is supposed to make your skin and hair better. I've noticed no difference with the hair, and my skin is really spotty, so maybe I'm just really sensitive to that sort of thing, that I broke out in so many spots. But as I said, such a small, superficial, I don't care, spots can be covered. Energy can't be covered, fatigue can't be covered. So I would take the lovely amount of energy I have and deal with spots. I don't care. So, week 2. And the reason I put off this video and did both weeks together is because, again, I'm doing this as kind of a science experiment. I wanted to see if it was the fact that I've suddenly gone grain-free, to see if that was my energy level perking up. I wanted to see if it was not just a blip, so I thought I'd delay the video till this point. And I can confirm after 2 weeks, still amazing amount of energy. My emotional state's epic. I'm so happy. Yes, I am still covered in spots, like super spots everywhere, but I don't care because I am happy and energetic and all is great in the world. So the question now is it the fact that I've gone grain-free that's giving me all the energy back? Or is it the fish that's like the superpower? Which is why for the next couple of diets, I'm going to keep it grain-free. Lots of animals don't eat grain, so I'm going to keep it grain-free. And change up the fact that, like, for instance, the diet after this one, excuse me, and the diet after this one will be a vegetarian-based one, which I'll go into more detail next video, but it is a vegetarian-based one, so no fish. So we will then learn, is it the grain-free factor, or is it the fish factor that's giving me so much energy? Interesting times. And I look forward to it. I look forward to knowing myself more through these diets, knowing what my body needs and wants through these diets. So yes, that is what's been happening with me. I will be doing more videos, obviously. I do constantly post blogs on my website, so please check out my website. Again, www.foodsteamahead.com. On YouTube, I will be doing more videos, not just on this series, but also I do a lot of equipment reviews or product reviews, which are sometimes hysterically fun to watch. So do check them out. If you like this video, if you liked any of my videos, press like and subscribe. If you are watching this through my blog, obviously you can find me on YouTube. That's where this video comes from. If you're watching me on YouTube, do check out my blog. See, vice versa happening. I will speak to you soon with hopefully more great results. And I just want everyone to really enjoy. The weather's changing, it's all getting brilliant. You can tell the diet's working for me because I'm super happy. I'm just like, yay, just dancing away. And I'm also babbling now. So, I will go. Like and subscribe. This has been Food Steam Ahead.